Hello, beautiful women, and welcome to part two of our fasting video. My name is Rachel, and I'm Health Nut Girl, and I help women fall in love with a healthy life. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel before you continue. Um, so in the last video, I talked about fasting, and in this video, I'm going to talk about intermittent fasting. So what is that? Um, what it is basically tell you that you go from part of your day that is dedicated to eating. You have like a window of a few hours that you can eat between that window, and then the rest of the time you avoid eating. So you kind of like doing a daily fast every day for part of the day. Now, we do this anyway because you don't eat when you go to sleep. So that is your intermittent fast right there. But the practice of intermittent fasting is actually making it longer, making the times that you don't eat a bit longer, and making the window when you do eat a bit narrower. And really, like, it's up to you how you want to do this. So, what during the time that you don't eat, you can drink water, and you can drink like herbal teas that are not sweetened. You can drink coffee that is not sweetened. You basically can drink things that don't make your digestive system work and break up food. So basically, you are giving your digestive system a break during those hours. So your food, like, it takes your body quite a few hours to digest food depending on what food you're eating. Some food take longer, some food are faster, but it is a few hours to digest food. So even if you stopped eating within this window of time, your body is still digesting. And here's what happens. Let's say that you eat often, all day long, and you eat from the time that you got up in the morning till the time that you got up closely to the time that you go to sleep at night. And you're eating maybe smaller meals more often. Your digestive system is constantly working. Sometimes it is still digesting food when you're eating new food. So there's new food coming in when the food from before had not gotten a chance to be fully digested. So your digestive system does not get a chance to rest. It does not get a chance to rest. It does not get a chance to heal. It does not get a chance to repair. It does not get a chance to do the function that keeps it healthy. And the other thing is, especially if you're someone who is eating later during the day, is that when you go to sleep, your body is still digesting food. And when your body is still digesting food while you're sleeping, sleep time is your body's healing time. It is when your body heals and repairs and does damage control and takes care of business. That's when you're sleeping. It's when your body is like, like recharging and repairing. But if your digestive system is working while you sleep, your body can't do that. And you might have noticed that sometimes you might get enough sleep, but you get up in the morning and you still feel tired. And when you still feel tired, sometimes that means that your digestive system was working during your sleep time, and your body didn't get that good quality replenishing, recharging sleep. And that's why you might get up in the morning and still feel tired, or sometimes even still feel exhausted. So the idea behind intermittent fasting is to stop eating a few hours before sleep and to start eating the next morning. And that's why our first meal of the day is called breakfast, because you're breaking the fast. I'm just going to take a look at my note real quick. So I saw somebody asking a question on Facebook, and someone else answered her, and she asked, "What is intermittent fasting?" And the other person said, "Well, it's basically just skipping breakfast." Well, that's not really accurate, because the first meal of the day that you're eating is your breakfast. That's when you break in the fast, whether you're eating it at 7 o'clock in the morning or at 10 o'clock in the morning or at noon. So that is your breakfast. So it's not really about skipping breakfast. And I actually recommend to start eating earlier and have your cutoff time earlier. So that way your body can really finish digesting before you go to sleep or shortly after you go to sleep, and does not, that your digestive system is not working all night long, preventing you from getting that good quality sleep that your body needs. So I don't recommend to skip breakfast. I do recommend to finish eating earlier. So how does that work? You know, like you will see different recommendations for intermittent fasting. Some people say have a window of 8 hours that you can eat within those 8 hours, and then have 16 hours that where you avoiding food. You can just, like I said, drink water or unsweetened tea or coffee, but not, you know, like not juices, not even vegetable juices, because they have a lot of nutrients in them and they actually do get digested. The digestive system is still working to break down the nutrients. Um, so if that's too much for you, start with 10 hours and 14 hours. So, you know, you can eat within 10 hours and then avoid eating for 14 hours. And then you can gradually increase the time, decrease the time when you're eating, increase the time when you're not eating. And you can still have, you know, like 3 meals or 2 meals within that window of time that you do eat, and then slowly and gradually increase the time that you don't eat. I do recommend to do intermittent fasting. I do it often. I don't do it every single day. I don't do it all the time, but I do it often. And I notice that when I do, I feel better. I have more energy. I get up in the morning with more, you know, like pep in my step. So I do recommend it. Try it and tell me how you like it. I would love to hear from you. Um, so remember, this is something that you do anyway. Every day you have a period of time that you don't eat, and this is when you sleep. It's just stretching it to a few hours before and maybe a few hours after, and having your window of eating become a little narrower. And I will see you at the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Mwah. Bye.